Not a lot of people approach their physician and say, I'd like to be screened for something proactively. Knowing that it was in my family history, I thought it's something that I should look into a little bit further. My mother is the first known person in our family who has polycystic kidney disease. Our regular family physician said, don't worry about it. I looked healthy. I didn't seem to have anything wrong. My mother got diagnosed when she was pregnant with me. She had to have an emergency C-section because of her high blood pressure. She didn't have that opportunity to go to her doctor and voice her concerns. But now I had that opportunity to change the course of how our family disease was going to play out. I was headed into my final year of pharmacy school. I booked a follow-up appointment with a doctor at the university. She checked my blood pressure. It was really high. She actually left the room to go get a different cough because she thought the blood pressure machine might have been broken. She sent me for an urgent renal ultrasound. When I went back to get my results, they said there are innumerable cysts on both kidneys. I got diagnosed with polycystic kidney disease. I knew this meant in, say, the 5th or the 6th decade of my life that I could have to go on dialysis or seek out transplant. Those are, unfortunately, the outcomes with the type that my family has, which is PKD1, meaning it's fast progression. It was a grim reality to accept, and I think it can really take a toll on your mental health. The earlier that you get diagnosed with PKD, the better opportunity you have to keep things under control. A lot of people don't show signs or symptoms. I really had to spend some time advocating for my own health. You need to make sure that you're being listened to. You always do have the option to go get a second opinion. It's really important for families to talk about what health conditions may run in their family. The first step once I got diagnosed was managing the disease, including dietary management. My life before PKD was food. And here in Newfoundland, we plan entire events just around what we're going to eat. Salt was a huge part of traditional food. Learning to cook without sodium is really challenging, and our family has been really accepting of that. Part of what I discussed with my therapist was finding 10 or 15 recipes that I really enjoyed. And once I had those recipes, I could just cycle back and forth on those and create variations of them. I got a lot more comfortable trying to expand my palate and what I've been cooking, and then I've been posting those recipes online. When I first started sharing my story, I didn't think it would get as big as it did. One of the best things that came out of me having PKD was getting to help other people who have dietary needs through kidney disease. If just one person tried my recipe and liked it, that's all that matters to me. My mom isn't alone anymore. We can relate to each other and go to our appointments together. The nephrologist has 2 generations in front of her, so she can kind of play out how my disease is going to go based on how my mother's is progressing. There are options available in terms of managing your disease. Maybe by the next generation, we could potentially be at a curable point. It took me a long time to realize that I wasn't just PKD, but PKD was a part of me, and I could either let it bring me down or I could let it inspire other people and help other people. That's something that I get to look forward to every day.